Raise your hands and say I if you believe you were born on this earth to experience emotions. But what are emotions? This is a topic that has been debated for centuries between scientists and philosophers. Many have explained what emotions are, and I could not find a convincing explanation in the literature. Based on my experience of managing emotionally traumatized, I have defined emotions as a reaction to an insult. So this is a protective reflex that is designed to defend our body and soul. In other words, a reflex action which spontaneously kindled up to protect our body and soul. The insult could be physical or mental. This is the gift from God that we have, but doctors have labeled this as inflammation and explained the physiology of this reaction. And that is, there is pain, there is swelling, there is redness and loss of sensation. And they developed drugs to suppress them. There is no cure in medicine. All the drugs we have and we use every day actually suppresses the symptom and never cured any illness. Until now, I have not seen a single drug other than antibiotics that cured an illness or an infection like pneumonia, cholera, typhoid, malaria, TB and other common infections. This does not include virus, fungus or parasitic infections. I'm just talking to you about common infections which millions of people die. This is caused by one organism called bacteria. They are stronger, more intelligent and now resistant to almost every antibiotic known to humans. Emotions are a reaction that is kindled by a thought that goes spiraling out of control, diving into a deep emotional black hole. Once the thought process goes haywire, we lose our control. We cannot be logic thinkers. We don't have a reason to stop the driver move haphazard, resulting in fear. Fear is the first emotional reflex that we humans acquire when we are 4 weeks old in the uterus, and that is via auditory, hearing or vibrations. Why? The fetus in the uterus cannot see, cannot smell, cannot touch, but can feel the vibrations. So a reflex occurs to protect the fetus from any sudden movement or vibrations or noise. So the fetus develops the first protective reflex, which is kindled by vibrations or noise when the fetus is only 4 weeks old, and then it continues till we die. The fear is the commonest reflex experienced by every human, animal, plant on earth. It's not a disease but a reflex to protect our soul. Here I am, a doctor who's educated junior doctors, medical students, nurses and paramedics for more than 40 years, all about infections and how to conquer the fear of getting infected. This is not an illness which I had come across in the community, but a common illness which we encountered when medical students graduated and became doctors working in the hospital. I have been through that 50 years ago. I conquered fear and continued. When Maria Nani, editor of Craving, asked me a simple question, why do I scare people? This question literally shocked me because I did not expect her to ask me that question in a live interview. I had to think hard and explain, yes, duty of a doctor is to be 100% honest. Is there any doctor on earth who's always given his patients news which makes them happy? No, we are bearers of unhappy news. It only depends how I camouflage it. I don't tell people that they are cured 100% and don't have to worry about it. Nor say I've saved your life because the patient whom I resuscitated is going to die one day in the future. So there are lots of misconceptions about what doctors do and what doctors don't do and what you should expect from a doctor. The media, the news and the politicians have hyped up the profession so that they can kindle emotions in you to gain power by providing you with free health care, free health checkup, telling you that you will be saved from illness, cured from disease. You have been made to believe that doctors have a magic wand to cure all the illnesses on earth. Unfortunately, we don't. The one and the only one we had until now was antibiotic, and now we have lost it. So there is no way any doctor in the future can claim to be a member of a noble profession. The generation who's enjoyed that was only us. Abused it and now completely lost almost 23 antibiotics which failed to kill the bugs. So let me help you to acquire the knowledge, empower you and make informed decisions to protect your family, your friends and your own life. Thank you.